Hello there, I am LuLaRoe Kimberly Phelps. Just wanting to do this video as today's a very exciting day for me. I am actually receiving all of my inventory today. I launch tomorrow, and there's been so many of you who have asked, what made you want to sell LuLaRoe? Well, my journey here starts with a bit of a personal testimony that's very much tied to the LuLaRoe brand. I was introduced to LuLaRoe when I was pregnant, and as a newlywed, finding out we were expecting within weeks of getting married was very exciting for us. Just the idea of expanding our family was huge. Our home was going to be finished being built, within weeks of us finding out about our pregnancy. Everything was just so perfect. Upon moving in, though, we met some amazing neighbors, and our very next door neighbor actually loved LuLaRoe. She was telling me about the brand and was very excited about it and was hosting a pop-up party. So she actually invited me over, and at the time I was very unsure whether I should be buying clothes or not that weren't maternity. I had been gaining weight far more rapidly than I had with my son, and who is almost 14 now. But I just wasn't so sure about buying clothes as my waistline was ever expanding. So I went to the pop-up party and I did more eating than shopping. Actually, I didn't buy anything at all because I was just still very unsure. So soon after that pop-up party, I was talking to our neighbor again, and she told me that a friend of hers sold the line nearby, and so I was like, okay, I'll go with you and give it another try. So I went with her, and we tried on some clothes. I tried on some TC leggings because I felt like they would expand as I expanded. So I ended up getting the TC leggings, and then I got more leggings and more leggings, and then I tried a perfect tee, and I was hooked. I fell in love with the brand pretty much immediately. I've only known about LuLaRoe for about 4 months now, so that's how immediate, I should say, I fell in love there. So as I, grew in my love for LuLaRoe, I just continued to buy more and buy more. Well, sadly, 10 weeks into carrying our little one, we found out that we were miscarrying. And that was very hard for our family. We were devastated. I think that's the first time I've really seen my 13-year-old cries. So it's very tough. And those Lula loving neighbors, they made sure they came through for my family. They cooked us dinner every night so that I didn't have to worry about what my family was gonna eat. I could grieve without worrying about those things. And so one of the nights, my friend, she brought over a Sarah cardigan with dinner, and that was like my safety in that Sarah. I would lay in bed and lay around, and I felt covered in that Sarah. The last thing I wanted to worry about was what I was gonna wear, or were people going to look at my belly and stare when there was no longer a baby there. There was just so many emotions that went along with that time, and literally clothes was the last thing I wanted to be concerned about. And with LuLaRoe, I didn't have to be concerned. I didn't have to worry about those few people that knew I was pregnant, I didn't have to worry about hiding, because that's how I felt. I felt like I wanted to hide in my clothes a bit. And with that experience, it really made me realize the magnitude that LuLaRoe could have on women. Sorry. That there are so many different times in life when you don't have to worry about what you are going to wear, or if you're going to look nice, and if your clothes are going to hide that pooch or that belly or your thighs or your hips or whatever your concern is. LuLaRoe makes clothes that is flattering for any body style, any body type. You know, the clothing runs from extra small adult to 3XL. So it's just one of those things where I realized I want to be a part of that. I want to be able to provide clothing that makes women feel good. So thank you for listening to me. This is my story. This is the start of my journey. I launch tomorrow, so I'm so excited. And for those of you who didn't know I was pregnant and didn't know I miscarried, I'm sorry that you're finding out via this video. I just kind of wanted to wait until it was put on my heart to share, and this is how I feel is what was put on my heart to share my story. So happy Lula Lovin' Day, and I will be speaking to you guys soon, as this video thing is about to be a part of my journey. So thank you, and everybody have a great day. If you would like to learn more about LuLaRoe, follow me on social media at LuLaRoe Kimberly Phelps.